And I think we're going live. Is the counter working? Yes, no, maybe. It says live. Okay, well, we're going. Anyway, hello everyone. My videos have been kind of absent. Had a lot of shit to do. A lot of shit on my mind. But anyway, who I have here with me today, he goes by the name Navy Thomas 8 on YouTube, and it seems like he's ready for some Ebola.
I'm broadcasting live from Ebola Central here in Omaha, Nebraska. Pretty
Yeah,
tough.
he's for them that don't know, they have one of the biggest containment centers in the
DJ.
state.
We have 10 fucking beds, dude. 10.
Yeah, they're rocking it. So the first thing you want to do when you want to go ahead and isolate Ebola, you want to put it in the Great Plains, where a lot of farmland still kind of is, because that makes perfect sense. But anyway.
Well, we'll just have Ebola corn, but we turn it into ethanol anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's what they say anyway. We're all gonna die anyway, so might as well have some fun, right?
I feel like I'm dying already just living here. Every time I get a temperature or a headache or I cough, I'm like checking my temperature.
You're checking your
Like, oh
temperature.
my God. Maybe I got it.
Maybe. I don't know, man.
I got one of them. I got one of them temp sensors because if I got it on my wrist, I shoot it. I want to make sure it doesn't go from the wrist to into my body. So I'm really, I'm all into that.
Yeah, because because they say that it's so accurate just to check skin temperature versus actual body temperature.
Man, I feel sorry for you furries.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's one thing I got to keep on my mind, because one of my
Those
jobs is
furries got to be
I'm
really hot inside,
oh yeah.
unlike my helmet.
Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty warm too.
Well, I got a Scott air pack underneath, and it's blowing cold air into my helmet, so I'm doing pretty good.
That's good to know. So yeah, I think I sent out all the invites I could. The people said they was going to come anyway. But yeah, guys. Anyway, it's Sunday. I hope Reedsbud's okay. He's been kind of MIA for the last couple weeks.
Well, he'll be all right.
I know. Like I said, I just hope he's okay. I know he's going through some stuff.
All right. You sure you don't have Ebola, right?
Well,
I'll take this off for right now.
I don't have my temperature checked, so.
But as soon as somebody comes on that I don't know, I may have to put the helmet back on and turn on the air mask again. But I'm gonna keep my nitro gloves on because going through my mouse, I might just catch Ebola because it's so fucking scary, and I've been watching a lot of videos about that.
Yeah, if I breathe on the mic really hard, like
yeah, that's another good one. Somebody else might use that mic and get Ebola off your spittle.
Well, considering that this headset is normally wound up and sitting on my entertainment center, it's highly unlikely, but okay.
You can delete my 3 comments or questions over there.
Yeah, I know. I tried to clear them off before I went live, and it wouldn't let me.
Well, it won't let me clear them either.
Yeah, it's fine. I got it. As soon as it decides to catch up, there we go. So yeah.
Now you're cooking with butter.
Yeah, trying to. So yeah, man, haven't heard from you in a while. Your videos, I've been tempted to touch base on those, but I don't know if I want to or
Um,
not.
I'll tell you what it is Saturday nights have been wrapped up on me because I'm a college football fan. So Saturdays are a bad deal for me
Hmm.
because there's always good games on lately. And I think that might be why Reed's Bud is kind of.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's probably understandable.
I mean, it's just a matter of adjusting. No
Oh yeah,
big. Because I'm gonna do what I do, and I expect everybody else to do what they do. You got any viewers?
no, I think that
God, you suck.
I know. You gotta be good at something, right? I
Wow.
should have set this up last night. But normally when I try to set up a day ahead, it says, "Hey, guess what?"
Nah.
Let me throw the link up here on my feed. Okay, I threw that up. See, Mike recently commented. See if I can get his butt in here.
Dude, I still got to figure out what's for dinner.
What's for dinner?
Yeah. Got to figure out what I'm going to go get to eat tonight. I'm thinking
Ah,
it.
yeah. You haven't done that yet. Yeah, that's right. You're like 2 hours behind me.
No, just an hour. It's only 4:40 here.
Oh, okay. Sign
Well, I
in.
sent the link to Reed's Bud, but he's not online, so
Yeah, he normally. Well, I wonder if this glitched. Because normally when I go to my profile, it shows it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Trying to go through and see who else do I have. Yeah, I've only had you and one and a couple other respond about joining. Trying to see if I can figure out which ones replied. Yeah, Christina said she was gonna come.
yeah, that's it.
I haven't done this in a while.
Well, maybe I need to see if I can bring up Christina. Where
I
the Google Talk?
yeah, Mike must have his disabled because his doesn't pop up.
No, I must have her on Skype because I don't even see her fucking name on.
I know what I'm gonna have to do. Let's go to my.
I don't have her there either. Fuck. Well, I'll send it to, what's his name? Oh, there's Christina.
Oh, wow, you just put those up, too. Let's see if I can send it through his YouTube page and see if he'll get it.
Well, you might be better off trying to get her on YouTube if you got her there, or not YouTube,
Google Plus.
Facebook.
Oh, I don't have her on Facebook.
I really had to withdraw from Facebook because I get too much bullshit.
Yeah, I don't have her on Facebook. I'm working on sending Mike a link right now.
Raymond's here.
Is he?
What's up, my fellow mammals?
Fellow mammals, what's up, man?
Well, humans are mammals, so, you know, what's up, my fellow mammals?
You on the phone?
No, I'm on my tablet, actually.
All right, where are you at, dude? I need to know that.
Huh?
Whereabouts are you at? What part of the world are you in?
He's in Minnesota.
Southern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Okay, I'm safe. I don't have to put my nitro gloves and helmet back on because Ebola's not up there yet.
No, we don't have to worry about that yet.
No, it is shooting it because it's hard to shoot. No, you should.
Oh, that Ebola.
Well, I live in Ebola Central. Here in Omaha, motherfucking Nebraska. Thank God I don't live in Dallas.
What do you mean you didn't want to star in a remake of The Stand?
What?
It's a movie.
Okay.
Well, it's with Gary Sinise. And, well,
Yeah.
they're planning on redoing the miniseries. But, I mean, how can you top Rob Lowe and Gary Sinise?
Oh, dude, it's not movie shit here, dude. It's real life. Just watch my videos. I'm telling you, it's scary as hell here. We have the biggest facility in all the world. We have a 10-bed facility that's level 4 that can deal with the Ebola fucking bullshit. But yet Dallas is not even in the list, but the U.S. government is experimenting and saying, well, let's see how big it spreads.
Well, I wasn't terribly partial about Dallas anyway, but, you know.
No, I'm not either. I don't really give a shit whether Dallas lives or dies, but, you know. I'm just watching how the U.S. government's dealing with this.
I kind of thought maybe she was.
Oh, they're dealing with it all right.
I was kind of hoping.
No, they're not. They already had one guy die, dude.
I know. Oh, no, that's what I mean. They're dealing with it all right. It's all
they're
population
spreading
control.
it. They're spreading it. They're spreading it.
Yeah, it's all population control.
We've had 2 in Omaha. Well, we're on our second one, and he's improving. And it's like, really? Why didn't you ship his dumbass up here on a fucking Scud missile so we could take care of his dumbass?
Well, that method of transit is, I will hand it to you, is really fast. It's kind of a bummer on the landing, though.
Well, put a parachute on his dumbass. Have him land out in the middle of a cornfield. I mean, fuck, we can land fucking shit in the ocean, and the Soviet Union can land shit in cornfields. We can do the same thing.
And there are a lot of cornfields to be had in Omaha, Nebraska. I've been there. It's very flat.
Yeah.
Not as flat as Kansas, mind you, but you know, it's Nebraska. I mean, you know, what can you say?
Well, that's what I was saying when I first started Chelsea. You know, that's the perfect place to have a center to you know, supposedly.
Yeah, but dude,
Control it.
we got like 1 million fucking people in this general area. Okay? All right, time out. Time out. Let me. I can refer you to one of my videos, but I'm not going to do that. But we have 4. Okay, wait a minute. Ebola is a level 4 containment. It needs a level 4 containment facility. And we have 4 of those in the United States. We have Missoula, Montana. We have Atlanta at Emory. We have the NIH in Bethesda. And we have Omaha with 10 fucking beds.
Isn't there also USAMRIID in Fort Detrick, Maryland?
That is a laboratory, not a
treatment facility.
Right. I struggled with that too, because we actually have 12 labs in the United States that can deal with I don't know, what do you call it? The study of blood and shit like that are level 4. But for actual containment facilities for patients, we only have 4 with 19 beds. Britain has 2 with 2 beds each. And I'm scratching my head going, are you fucking stupid?
It's Britain after all. I mean.
No, even the U.S. We have 19 beds here, dude.
Yeah.
Love ya. Okay. Already? Huh?
Well, because they figure it all stay, you know, South Africa.
No, they figure, they figure, but
I'll be right back, guys.
figure on, okay, we're gonna do this down in Dallas, and we're gonna send a ton of CDC motherfuckers down there, and all right, it's contained. All right, the dude died, and we fried his fucking ass, and what, 2-3 days later, oh my God, a new one pops up, and she was wearing a full fucking spacesuit.
Yeah, that was one of the nurses, I think.
So it's like, really? 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 Why are you leaving them in a local hospital? And as I said in the video, I'm like, what is this, is this a U.S. government test or a CDC test to see how a, quote, normal hospital will respond to getting an Ebola fucktard?
Well, wasn't that the big stink about the first one? Because he went to the hospital and they sent him away?
Exactly. So when he came back, why didn't they ship him off to Atlanta, fucking NIH, fucking Omaha here, or fucking Missoula, Montana? I mean, come on, man.
Well, see, at that point, damage has already been done. He's already been out in public for what? How many days before they took him in?
But they don't have any proof that he had. Wait a minute. His first group of people, which includes his family, after 21 days does not expire until the 19th of October. Today is only the 12th, so we still have another week. So I kind of think, maybe they're in the groove. Maybe that's not gonna evolve into any fucking bullshit. But then you have a nurse in full fucking gear that gets contaminated. In how many days has it been? 3? Since he fucking died?
Yeah. I really think there's more to that.
Yeah, she took off her suit wrong, like the nurse in France did. Dude, I know a ton about biological warfare and decontamination. Put them in the shower. Run pure Clorox over their fucking ass while you're stripping the fucking clothes off them. Clorox kills the shit.
Mm-hmm.
How does that fucking happen?
Because they probably didn't put her in a decontamination shower.
No, obviously they didn't. So, where do you think this is going to go?
Another thing I've been kind of thinking about that is, now they're pushing for that experimental thing that doesn't have human trials. Did you, and again, this is conspiracy theory to the max here. Do you think that this is their way to try to surpass human trials without looking like, because if something that goes horribly wrong, no one will think, well, they should have did this or that. Do you think, I'm really thinking this is their way to circumvent the human trials.
Okay, the only drug that I think, the only experimental drug that I think has worked is the Z-MAP, because that worked on the first 3, the first 3 that were flown back over into the United States, which totally pissed me off because I was like, why the fuck are you bringing this here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now the world is out of Z-MAP. So now we're trying these new experimental drugs that work on, the latest one worked on lupus, or I don't know. I can't keep track of it. And now they're transferring blood from whites to whites, white patients to white patients, which is another one of my questions. Really? At the time, you got 4 fucking patients and they all had the same blood type? Really? Does that not make me scratch my head and go, how the fuck is this? Okay, so then the black dude flies over and he goes to Dallas and he goes to a mediocre hospital that immediately had to figure out a way to wing up a containment, and he dies. And I'm just like, really? I see a lot of holes in the entire fucking story. And yeah, I can build super conspiracy theory. Most of the black people are like, and you watch, this is going to happen.
Oh, it's already starting.
The Duncan family is going to sue the hospital. They better damn sure sue the United States government. But this guy gets in. He didn't get the experimental medicines until the day before or 2 days before, and then he fucking dies.
The problem is you can't sue the federal government without the federal government's permission.
That's probably subject.
No, but they'll sue the hospital, but then they have to name the federal government.
Yes.
In the
And the federal government will say, well, you have to ask the Justice Department's permission to sue the federal government, which the Justice Department will go, nope, that's a non-starter, and throw it.
Which, as it should be, because I really think that hospital is doing everything that they could to try and solve the problem. But then I also suspect that the U.S. government is running a test on, well, let's see how a normal hospital deals with this. And I God honest, dude, I honestly believe that's what the fuck they're doing. But it had to be in a major metropolitan area to see how far it spread and what the dangers are here in the States. I mean, in West Africa, you're talking about dirt roads, sewage, which is your fucking gutters, and some people go out there and skim the water and drink that shit.
Yeah. There's probably a lot of truth to that.
No, there is, dude. I've been all over the world. I've seen a lot of shit.
Well, no. I mean, there's probably truth to that. The CDC is probably wanting to see just how far it's going to go and how crazy people are going to get.
And then those of us that put up videos going, what the fuck? Are like, oh, we're wackos. Oh, okay, all right, we're wackos. That's why I do the helmet thing and
yeah,
the nitro gloves and the waterproof gloves, and then I say, my gear is better than all these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, personally, like I said, if you really look at it, it really looks like it could be population control. You really think about it, and I think what it is it could be possible that they're just wanting to see if they can control it. Because I remember hearing something, I guess, like years during the Cold War, I guess, like Russia tried to weaponize Ebola. I remember hearing something or reading something about that.
And now you got another one starting up in Uganda that's called Margood. It's another
hemorrhagic fever.
Thank you.
It's what it is it's probably mutating.
No. That's the Margold, whatever the fuck its name is, has been around for years, and Uganda is quite a ways away from Sierra Leone and these three countries that got this bullshit going on now. And what's pissing me off is it's been thrown into the United States lap to deal with this? Where's the World Health Organization? Where is the motherfucking UN? Why is it thrown into the United States lap to fucking deal with this while we're dealing with ISIS, Al Qaeda?
Because the UN is still operating under the blame everything on the United States drumbeat.
That'll never change.
Sorry, guys. I just get fucking pissed off at the ridiculousness.
Oh, believe me, dude. You know, I'm completely on board. You know, you're preaching to the choir with that one. I really think it is. I mean, I think what it is just all these countries. I think the main reason why it is because
You know, where's Germany? Where's Japan? This is not calling for any fucking. We have to send troops in and fight. Because, you know, after World War II, they were limited to what they could fucking do. So where the fuck are you now?
they look at it as it's in your hemisphere. Have fun with it.
That's right. It's going to get to theirs, too.
I'm just saying, it's probably how it is. It's probably like, you know, it's in your hemisphere. Have fun with that. And
Who sent SARS over here?
I forgot about that.
SARS, and there's another one. And that one strikes my brain. I can't remember what the other one was. The fucking bird flu. The
H1N1?
Yeah. No, H1N1. That's the swine flu.
bird flu.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What
H5N1?
Dude, don't give me numbers. I'm not a fucking doctor.
He's going by the medical term of it. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what
I
the
know.
medical term. But yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Avian flu. Remember the avian flu? China had to go in and kill fucking 7 billion fucking chickens?
No. No, I do not.
You see, this is just a precursor until scorching lycanthropy starts taking over.
I like your optimism, Raymond. I like your optimism.
You know, yeah, it'll be bad because all of a sudden, there'll be a run on clothing stores because people will be shredding theirs every full moon. But you know, we got to look at the upside. Well, everyone will be furries, just maybe not during the day.
Just not during the day. Full moon.
And if you make silver jewelry, well, your livelihood is over.
Yeah, your profits are going to greatly diminish.
Nothing better than seeing 2 Snoopies carrying off a dead body in a plastic bag.
To what?
2 Snoopies!
Oh, 2 Snoopies. It's the funnest place in the world.
Yep, gotta carry another Charlie Brown off. Gotta carry him
Of course,
off
they don't.
Great Pumpkin.
Of course, they don't say that those Snoopies are carrying them off because that's their doggy bag to eat them for later.
Oh my God, I never thought of that.
Well, this is shit you now know, and consider the bear has now educated you.
Spreading the shit. Oh my God.
Oh God, I'm gonna get.
Dude, I gotta ban you from my channel. I can't have you coming to my channel and coming up with fucking goddamn shit like that, bro.
Raymond's got him some education, man.
Whoa! You're ruining my conspiracy theory. That's getting
I
me
thought I was participating.
that's getting me all kinds of views. No, don't come to my channel.
Well, all right. I mean, you ruined my
just for
fun,
that,
but all
I'll
right.
send them the hyperlink for that.
Dude, I started the FEMA channel amongst my group, and oh my God, everybody's been just plugging away on it. So
I haven't seen any videos on that lately.
no, I'm gonna start doing some more here pretty soon. Trust me, because I'm in the fucking Ebola capital here now.
You know what? You started, about when you started this was like a month or so before this. Now this has happened. You ever think that they're listening to you and say, hey, you know what? That's a hell of an idea.
Dude,
Did you ever think?
dude,
Like,
I have a crystal GoPro. It saw it coming and told me, shoot the video. Shoot the video. And I was like, all right, let's rock with that. Because you know my GoPros talk to me late in the night.
you got a telepathic link to your GoPros.
Yes.
You know, I figure when they start rounding the mundanes up in the FEMA camps, we furs will be, totally free because I mean they don't want our shit in there.
Raymond, dude, Raymond, if you're not ready to deal with it, don't mention FEMA camps in your videos because only the strong can survive, because you have to be able to have plausible deniability.
Well, he doesn't upload any videos, so he's safe.
Well,
See,
just
that's
keep
how
in mind,
secretive I am.
the NSA, the CIA, the fucking Snowden dudes, they follow my videos and they track me on YouTube and Google Plus, and now you're involved. So they're gonna start tracking you now too. So be
Well,
careful
you see,
what
I
you
don't
say.
upload my.
Be careful what you say and do.
They can track him all he wants. He has a hybrid car. He's fairly liberal. He's batting for the team at some times.
They'll get him. They'll get him. Just for being an evil monster. For supporting what we do here.
Oh, that's fun.
Nah, dude, don't worry. I'm just joking.
Oh yeah, we know. Hey, I don't care about the NSA. Bring it.
See, I'm so secretive with my videos. I don't even upload them. I don't even use a camera. I'm that covert.
He's that covert.
They might be listening. They might be listening to using that microchip in my head.
Microchip.
They'll link it off your cell phone.
Well, then they'll probably love my furry porn on my cell phone. I hope they do, because then they can send me some more money for it.
They watch all you furry fuckers.
That's fine.
I tried to tell Dante that.
It's Paul at the front door.
Where is he, at the front? Yeah.
Doesn't afraid.
Hello.
Wow, you got.
In other news, I'm going to try and get a better camera.
I was gonna say if they sold you a complete camera and tripod, you're missing a piece there, bro.
No. This is just a cheap tripod I bought from fucking Target. One of the legs already broke.
Oh, perfect. It's usually an added feature. You usually have to pay extra for that, because you usually have to break those on your own. It comes pre-broken.
I
That
told
plus,
you to go to Walmart and get a Targus. Fuck. What'd you
well,
pay for that?
oh, it was like $10.
Yeah, Targus is about 20.
Well, that's what this is.
5060 TR.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the elite one.
Can you read that?
Yeah, TGT, BK, because it's black. That's what the BK stands for.
Yeah, whatever.
And 58T, because it's probably titanium.
No, T stands for Tommy Tough, bitch.
Tommy Topic. Yeah, dude, this is a cheapie. I bought at fucking Target because my boss gave me a gift card for.
Made
10.
out of made out of plastic and unicorn shit.
Oh yeah, it's not even made out of unicorn shit.
Oh yeah, that's too expensive.
So
No,
yeah,
I've got two of these Targus ones. Man, I've broken them in a couple places, and I just can't. They just keep working.
well, I mean, I can use this one. It doesn't go as tall. It used to go 6 feet tall, but I can't extend it as far because the one's missing. I can still use it per se, like this, or I can extend it up to about 4 feet. But it's a cheapie.
Quit getting drunk and falling on the tripod.
Actually, no. That broke when I was putting the leg back in. It bent.
Legs on mine don't even come out.
Because it's a like I said, it's a compact one. You see that foot came off.
It looks like we lost our one follower. You can either thank me or
that's all right.
scold me later.
No, he left because because we were talking about conspiracy. He was here while we were talking about conspiracy theory. Now that we quit, man, fuck them.
Wow, look at these views piling up on my fucking goddamn videos.
Yeah, see, I mean, it'll go
Maybe
clear
the
under
NSA
there.
got him.
This just blows my mind.
Well, see, you're getting all the conspiracy theory people, and you're
I know.
probably getting CBS, ABC. You're probably getting all the news channels are probably watching it because.
Hey, wait a minute, dude. I'm also an reporter for CNN
Oh yeah, you're
because I'm just yo like that.
CNN. Come on, you gotta do better than CNN.
No way, dude. CNN is the ultimate keyhole into the fucking liberal population. So when you
I thought
post
that was the BBC.
I can get there. I just haven't done it yet.
No, the BBC. No, the BBC is too far right wing for the CNN.
Oh, I got it. Al Jazeera.
Yeah, Al Jazeera. Yeah, there you go.
Fuck them fuckers. Fuck them and RT, Russian television.
Yeah, Russia Today.
Oh, did you see that the other day? They changed their. They're going back to TASS network.
Because everyone realized what RT stood for.
Yeah. I was just like, really? You went back to your original name, TASS? Like, I didn't know that RT was TASS under Putin.
Yeah, see, I just got basic cable, so I don't get RT. I don't get Al Jazeera.
Dude, I don't have cable. I watch everything online.
Yeah.
And now every time I see RT, once in a while I will go, all right, let's hear your fucking slant.
Your
And I'll listen
propaganda.
to it and just go, Jesus fucking Christ. Then I'll comment, typical Russian propaganda. So
I
now
won't
I
even.
can switch to typical TASS propaganda.
See. I'm not even gonna bless them with my watch count.
Oh, you have to. You have to watch. You have to be like me, dude. You have to watch anything and everything and go, eh, I'll give them a chance. And if they come up, RT used to come up with some really good points. When the Syria thing originally went down, what was that, 2 years, 3 years ago? And Obumfuck sent ships over there, and then Russia sent ships over there, and then Obama called them back and cowered under the fucking couch. Yeah, I was interested in that shit. And then this Ukraine bullshit. But then when this bullshit with ISIS went down, he tried to run his mouth, and RT tried to run their mouth, and then ISIS said, "Hey, tell you what, we're gonna free Chechnya next." Putin didn't respond, but one of his fuckboys said, "Really? Bring it. We'll fucking fuck you up." And ISIS shut their fucking mouth.
Well,
Unlike Pussy Boy in the White House, here, "Oh, we're going to airstrike you." Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Fucking 5 airstrikes a day? Really? Do you really think that's going to solve a fucking thing? Do you think that's going to scare them?
he's not gonna do nothing until they overthrow Assad.
He is timing it. He's going to drag this motherfucker out and put it on the back of the next elected president. Whether it be Hillary or... I think we need to bring Putin over here and elect him president because he has a set of balls. Unlike any fucking Republican that we have over here.
Yeah, it's too PC. It's too politically correct anymore. It's.
Hillary's gonna do the same fucking dumbass shit.
Well, yes, you will.
But I forgive my husband because he thinks with his penis. That everyone thinks he's
girl.
hot, even though he has the looks that can stop a charging rhino.
He just wants back in the White House because Lewinsky will come home.
Because because of what is it? Hot and cold running interns.
Cold running. That's a good one. I like that.
Dude, she's the same way.
Oh, what was it? Over.
We just haven't heard of her indiscretions yet.
Yeah, well, there was a scandal that she was a lesbian.
Okay, we haven't heard about her women yet.
Yeah, that's the scandal. That's quietly went away. No one's saying any more about that since.
And
I wonder what
pretty much
thing with Whitewater and da 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 da.
It'd be interesting to have a president, if he boinked somebody and have it, they're like, well, is it true that you slept with your intern? And instead of doing the deny, 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 and eventually, say, oh, I was weak, but I'm seeking treatment, just have them come out and say, yeah, I screwed her in the Oval Office. She was pretty good. Next question.
Well, you know what a lot of people speculate about that is that, you know what, they probably would have let him off the hook if she was hot.
Just come right out and be like,
Fuck
well,
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Ooh, she's fucking hot as fuck.
It's like, who the hell would not screw her?
I mean,
Here's a
It's like,
selfie. Here's a
Bill-
selfie. Look at the size of them titties.
if that would have been the case, and if Bill would have been that cocky, the country would have, like the whole male population would have just went lockstep.
they would be like, it'd be like, this is the guy we need to elect as president for life, just because he could do that and just be like, fuck yeah.
Show her and then show Hillary and say, who the fuck would you choose?
Instead, it's the whole deny, use presidential privilege to cover it up, and then lie to Congress about it.
Yeah.
It's just easier just to just come out and be like, yeah, I had to bang her like a cheap screen door. I'll just admit it, because Hillary Clinton.
Because Hillary Clinton.
Wow.
No, I gotta say is like, well, like you say, it's like, look where I'm from, really.
Yeah.
Where's
It's like,
he's from like Kentucky, right?
Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah, that's like the inbred state of the country. That's like the inbred capital of the world.
Where it's like, hello, how do you think I've survived my marriage so far?
Oh my God.
Where he just has to like show a picture of her and say, do you think that I'm going to free Willy into that?
Free Willy?
No. No, it's like Willie asked to go back into captivity to avoid that.
Well, I mean, you know how they make the presidential the mask of the presidents. They'll make the Halloween mask, and it's one of those things where he has a mask. He has a mask of oh shit, I forget her name.
Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, he has a mask of her and puts it over top of Hillary every night.
No, she don't fuck him at all, dude.
You think she's that sour? Or do you think it's that she's that sour, or do you think it's that because he can't get it up with her?
She gets her. She's a dyke, dude.
I mean, the only reason she has her daughter is probably because, Jodie Foster. She went Jodie Foster and just reproduced asexually.
Artificial insemination.
No, just all of a sudden just created another one.
That was her one time she got dick, and I went, I don't like this. Oh, fuck, I got pregnant.
The downside of this kind of sucks, so I think I'm going to rule Dick off for the rest of my life.
Yeah. Bill, I'll marry you just to keep the kid's name honest, but other than that,
Kid's name honest.
you just go fuck yourself or whatever else you want. But keep my name out of it.
Wow.
No, it's not just wow, it's yep.
No, it's wow.
But one would have to think Putin's Putin in those shoes would. It's like not only would he confirm it, he'd be like, "Fuck, I'm selling the video for $19.95, free shipping."
Well, see, that's just it. Everyone talks about Putin. I mean, Christ, he has how many pictures? Every picture of him, he's shirtless. Like fishing, shirtless. in the gym.
You know,
Dude, Putin is fucking cool. That's why I'm saying bring his fucking ass over here and let's elect him president.
So you would willingly go to communism just to get rid of Obama?
Yes.
Wow.
Just to get rid of Obama.
That is.
And I tell you what, if Putin was over here, he'd change his way because he would be like, oh my God, look at how awesome this shit is.
Well, I will give Russia credit. Their corporate taxes is lower than ours.
So he just looks at his own country and goes, all right, fuck this, we're going back to communism. We're going to change everything back to the way it was. Because I don't know how else to deal with it, because we don't have the money to compete, but we can fuck with people. Dude, he is the Ronald Reagan of fucking Russia. Currently. And now when you look at the United States, it's like, okay, we're coming up on a presidential election. Who the fuck are we going to elect? And you have a choice of Hillary or name a Republican that has a set of balls. You can't. That fits into the Reagan.
The true question is, name one that has a set of balls and can actually make it through the primary.
I was going to say Rick Santorum, but there was the whole we wanted to bring women's rights back to the 17th century.
He already got punched in the mouth. He's done. Ted Cruz has already got punched in the mouth. He's done. And then there's all these motherfucking John McCain supporters. Man, I'd shoot that motherfucker upside the head.
Yeah,
Because he is just... He's a fucking wacko. Every time I see him on TV, he's a fucking wacko.
he's been in D.C. too long. He's batshit crazy.
I think the North Vietnamese brainwashed him, and he's just still all fucked up about that.
It also could just be Sarah Palin. Once you get a taste of that, you don't go back, I guess.
She will never get fucking elected. She went way too far to the right-hand side.
She needed to have like the Coruscant guard escort her in and hear the Imperial theme song when Vader introduced him.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yep.
Yeah, but
You must prepare yourself for the full power of the dark side. Oh.
Yeah.
oh, the dark. I think I would have preferred the dark side over this.
It ain't gonna
At
change.
least you know that if you seriously fuck up, you're gonna get choked out by force. Or if you're just the intern that he's gonna choke out today.
Well, no, and anymore, it don't matter Republican or Democrat. You get the same thing. It's just what flavor and what type of rock salt do you want that year? Because they're not going to throw sand on it. They're going to throw rock salt on it. And they're just going to proceed to just go hard and painful.
So you're saying not even spit and shove, just shove?
Yeah, just shove. It's like I said. Forget the sand. They're just going to go straight to rock salt. It's just, I don't know.
Wow. You guys are hardcore.
Are we? Sup, sidecar?
Not as hardcore as I am. I'm just. The Republicans don't have anybody. The
No, yeah.
Independents, Ron Paul Jr.,
You mean Rand Paul?
whatever.
Yeah.
They're too fucking whacked. I mean,
You know, I'm to the point that I'll try whack.
he makes a lot of great points, but then he goes off on fucking wacko shit, and I just go, yeah, you're fucking out of here.
He starts talking about the lizard people riding in black helicopters.
Yeah, that sounds kind of cool, actually. I mean, see, that's what we need. We need the world to say, man, that dude is batshit crazy. You know, we need a man who's crazy enough that when someone looks at him the wrong way, he fires a nuke their way.
Or just when he thinks that they looked at him, when in fact that they're looking at their own phone in the opposite direction, because he can feel their psyche.
All right, let's go to the Democrats.
Okay.
Hillary, no fucking way I would ever vote for a psychotic bitch like that.
They're gonna push her down our throats, but I really don't see anyone really putting her in because, Christ, she's late 70s.
Who is she gonna run against?
Who I think she's gonna run against? I think what's gonna happen is I think Chris Christie's gonna change to Democrat, and I bet it'll be Chris Christie versus her.
Chris Christie has got that. Ain't no fucking way that fucking dude is gonna even get consideration, dude.
A lot of people in New Jersey like him.
And well, you live out east.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, in flyover country and go west of me, that fucking dude is not going to get any support.
You know, the GOP, you know, the perfect candidate that they need? They need Rob Ford. I mean, he's got a lot of shit going for him. I mean, he's the official cocaine taste tester of Toronto. I mean, we've already got proof that nothing kills this guy. I mean, I'm surprised that he got cancer because, I mean, fuck, nothing should live in that body.
Hey Navy, are you seeing the question and answers?
Yeah, the Hawaii sidecar, yeah.
I think he likes Ron Paul.
See, Ron Paul, yes, I have to agree. Ron Paul seems like an okay guy until
I
he started talking about
Until
what the wallpaper told today when he was licking it.
Until you see him in a video or a check him out on fucking goddamn Bill O'Reilly, any news program where they interview him, and he fucking goes wacko and just he just blows my mind. I'm like, yeah, I totally agree. And then he goes, tangent, and I'm like, nah, no.
They'd be like, well, so what did you think of the sun? He'll be like, I fucking hate the sun. I fucking hate it too. It needs to go away. Be like, whoa, where the fuck did this come from?
Yeah, that type of shit. It's just like, dude, you're thinking about running for office? I mean, presidential office? I mean, I can understand how you figured out a way to get elected into the Senate with whatever fucking state he's from. probably a bunch of fucking wackos, dope smoking Coloradans, or I don't know where he's
His son is a Congress critter from Kentucky, I think,
He's a
or
Kentucky.
that or Tennessee.
It's Kentucky.
Fuck's sake. And then,
They apparently love him because he must be the most profitable customer for methamphetamines they've ever had.
Kentucky is another subject. Who's that? They got a big one going on there.
Yeah, it's election between some girl who they're making a big deal about that her campaign's one thing and and one of her campaign workers are admitting that she's lying. She's like she's like hardcore against coal but she's saying she's for it.
Yeah, but who's she running against?
I don't know who she's running against.
I've been seeing the ads and I'm like, why the fuck am I getting Kentucky motherfucking ads here?
Because you're registered to vote.
I'm registered to vote in motherfucking Iowa, not motherfucking Kentucky.
That doesn't matter.
Fuck about you goddamn backward country ass motherfuckers in Kentucky and West Virginia. Bunch of butt fucking goddamn coal smoking bitches. I don't care. Why am I getting these fucking ads? Because I'm just so cool. You know?
Oh, no. Because I mean, you're getting the ads, and my dad's getting the phone calls. He's got at least 5 on the answering machine per day.
I get phone calls from every person running on the Democratic ticket. I'm like, how in the fuck did you get my name?
It's a robocall, man. You registered to vote. That's the first mistake. Like I said, my dad gets like 5 calls from them a day. He's got like 5 on his answer machine each day. Some of them are recorded calls. Some of them are some campaign worker.
Yeah, they're like, well, can we ask you who you plan to vote for? And I'm like, well, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to review the matter simply, or comprehensively, and then vote with someone who best represents my interests. They're like, well, I really would like to know who you're voting for. I'm like, click.
I have an answer for you, dude. I honestly do. Do me a favor and say, I'm going to vote for the one that runs the least amount of negative fucking attack ads because I'm sick of it. I see them on TV.
Oh, and
I see them on YouTube.
They'll point out that well, our campaign hasn't run any attack ads, and if you look at the ads that have been running, it isn't from their party. It's from some pseudo group which was set up by their party through like 12 or 13 levels of removal. So you can't. So they can say that they didn't pay for it when in reality they did.
No, it's their fucking supporters because that's all I get here are fucking attack ads from both sides, and then when I go to watch a YouTube video, I have to fucking deal with 30 seconds of this guy is a motherfucking shitbag. 30 seconds long, and here's why. And then I watch another video, and it's like, no, he's a fucking shitbag. 30 fucking seconds long. And I can't click off the motherfucker. I can't skip to the next fucking video. I'm like, oh my god. Go to Fox News and watch any fucking video you want. And you're going to get one of those. And it's just like,
next time,
I've seen this fucking 100 fucking times already.
next time they ask me who I'm voting for, I'm just gonna say I'm voting for Satan, because why do this whole vote for the lesser of all evils thing? I'm just gonna vote for the most evil.
Ad blocker. Yeah, Hawaii Sidecar said ad blocker, which ad blocker doesn't always work.
Hawaii Sidecar, we have Ebola here in my home state.
Yeah, as far as I know, we don't have
Across
any
the
cases.
river. So I wear all my gear, all my anti-Ebola gear, just in case some of it sneaks out of a car that I'm passing by, you know. And I don't shake hands with nobody no more.
I'm wondering how hard is it to drive in Mop 4 gear?
It's pretty easy. I'll try and do a video about that tonight.
Yeah, well, yeah, Sidecar about Firefox. Yeah, I used Firefox religiously up until about 2 years ago.
Until they all of a sudden decided they were going to redefine the entire way everyone browses the internet by removing every single feature everyone uses.
No, what it is they got lazy and just went ahead.
Wait a minute. You got a new guy that joined.
I have no idea who
I gotta put my gear on. I gotta find out where he's at.
Some nice gear, Tom.
All right, Draken, where are you?
He dropped out. You scared him away.
Good deal.
I would have just answered, "I'm right behind you."
Wow, that had me scared, man.
You scared him away. He said, "Nice gear,
really
Tom," and then
scared to
left.
get this fucking Ebola shit, so I'm telling you, I disinfect my mouse every 15 minutes. In accordance with the fucking CDC.
What did the CDC tell you to use? Because they say over in
Clorox. Oh, wait a minute, there's a new guy. I gotta fucking suit up.
A little bit late, man.
They're using chlorine.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, East Africa, they're using chlorine. They're not using bleach.
You mean you're not supposed to use your tongue?
Well, it's funny because this, the old joke is, the gene pool needs a little bit of chlorine.
Here comes my Clorox wipe. Gonna wipe my mouth down.
Yes, the trick with adding chlorine to the gene pool is not while you're in it.
Hey, Nova R6, how are you doing?
I'm here, creepy old man.
Where are you located at?
He's in Ohio.
He don't remember me. Must
No,
be
he
that old
doesn't.
age.
Old
Where are
age
you
old.
located at?
He's the one that got mad because I was doing wheelies on my bike.
What city are you in?
Oh, don't worry, they're not in there.
I'm not gonna share that.
Cleveland, Cincinnati.
He's in the most awesome one.
I'm pretty sure he's at least 2-3 hours from the Buckeye Boys, if that's what you're worrying.
Oh, okay. All right.
Because
I like that helmet, though. What kind of helmet is that? Is that a variant?
I sent a... No, that's a... Oh, fuck. That's a... Give me a second. I gotta get the dogs.
No, it's a G-Max. I know that. I don't know what series it is, but I know it's a G-Max.
Huh.
That's a G-Max S9 with a dual pane shield that is CDC approved. Gas mask right here in the fucking schnoz, and it works really good, dude.
See, what you need to do is you need to take one of your other helmets and go buy one of those 3M filters and do a video of you taping it into all your helmets.
No, I don't have to.
It'd be funny though.
I'm telling you, dude. Silly fuckers believe when I say, "Well, I've got my gear."
It might be funny as hell, dude.
And they look at me with my fucking whatchamacallit, my shampoo skirt down.
Yeah.
They go, silly fuckers that don't know me, they go, wow, this guy's really prepared. They think I already have it built in. And I just trip on it. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Hawaii Sidecar stealing Wi-Fi. He's the tech guru in the down the islands, but yeah, he's stealing Wi-Fi.
James Bond guitar riff. The
NR6. The only thing that I go by is if you're doing that shit on video, pulling wheelies. I don't care if you pull wheelies. I really don't. And I take note that you're doing it in away from traffic and shit. I do take note of that. But you have to realize you're influencing the motovloggers that are starting out, and a lot of them are so fucking stupid that they will do it on a main street. And
yeah, you're always gonna have that problem. I'm not telling anybody to go do that. I
know.
I understand what you're saying though.
I understand.
Maybe I'll put a disclaimer in the beginning of my future videos.
That's probably the best way to go about it.
I don't think you really need to put a disclaimer in. I just think you need to say, don't do this shit on Main Street, USA, where there's fucking traffic.
I actually did talk about that in one of my videos.
Right, and now nobody watches that video.
Right.
So it's, dude, I catch the same shit when I go out and ride in snow. So I understand your position, but I just want you to understand my position on. I'm not ragging on you. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I never thought about, that might be a good idea to anybody that, does videos like that, to maybe say a little comment in the beginning of the video. It's not a bad idea.
But you never know, like me in the snow. You never know. I mean, I can say it at the beginning, but I don't know if this is going to be a crash video where I crash in the snow, or whether people think that, oh, I'm exhibiting risky behavior and stuff like that. I don't know, dude. I honestly, I wasn't trying to beat a dead horse on that. I was just like, I watch your videos and I go, man. So don't worry about it. It's nothing personal.
That's alright. I know people aren't going to like it, so that's alright.
Anyway, Y Sidecar might wear a t-shirt when he rides. And he said, you do it on public streets, which I thought he was being funny. And then he said, you stunt on public streets, question mark.
Yes, I stunt on public country roads.
But see, there's a thin line between actually doing stunts and doing a wheelie. I think because when I think stunts, I think of like people doing crazier stuff. I mean, a lot of people like I've watched people like, oh god, this was years ago. And I used to work with a guy who he didn't have his all of his screws there, I guess you would say. He was kind of crazy, and he had one of the first years.
In your opinion.
Well, he had one of the first year Hayabusas that was made, and when he bought it, it was like already a year old, and someone put aftermarket injection in it and turbocharged it, NOS on it. And, well, anyway, he went and had a shirt printed up that said I did 189 on one wheel up 2 Mile Hill, and he had his wife follow him on his R1 with the camera for proof. I'm like, dude, you're nuts.
Here's one of my deals. I'm gonna do a stoppie. How many times do you see a video saying I'm gonna do a stoppie and the bike rolls up over the top of him?
Mm-hmm.
How many times do you see it? I'm gonna do a wheelie and the bike rolls back on him. That's my only concern. Is
I honestly think I have more of a chance of dying on a motorcycle from another operator, driving through town or, turning left in front of you when you're doing nothing wrong. I have this feeling that, there's a greater risk to yourself from the general public or other stupid, motorcycle riders that do stupid shit like that through towns and highways. Like the ride of the century thing.
yeah.
Would be awesome. I would love to go to that, but I would not be, the people riding wheelies, mile wheelie long, lane splitting, evading cops, that shit's dumb. I do not support any of that. I think I don't know. You're right, it's a thin line.
But I do that in the snow, and I have snow camouflage my bike. So, call me crazy. However,
See, that's just your zebra that you ride.
and I have a zebra beard cooler, bitches. But people ask me, why'd you do your bike like that? I'm like,
It's my fucking bike. Don't worry about it.
They don't see me any fucking way. But then in the summertime, and when it's spring, summer, fall, it seems to draw more attention. But then in wintertime, they don't see me, which they never have. But I'm on a higher alert level. I'm looking for dumb fuckers.
You see, that's the problem with, the majority of people that ride motorcycles that wreck. They are not constantly, scanning ahead of them the next mile or so. I don't know. When I'm riding, I am always constantly, I'm enjoying the ride, but you always have to remain alert. You always have to think way ahead.
I totally get what you are doing on your bike, And honestly, I don't have a problem with what you're doing. The only problem I have is that you're putting it up on a YouTube video, and these friggin' new guys that have not been riding very long are gonna go, oh, I'm gonna give me a GoPro, or I'm gonna give me a Drift, or I'm gonna give me a Sony, and I'm gonna show this guy up. And that's just my thing. I mean, I've been doing this since 1972, riding bikes, and I learned a lot of lessons the hard way. And we didn't have internet back then and shit like that. So I kind of, from what I've seen, I really worry about what young guys, kids, girls, boys, whatever, they're seeing it on YouTube, and then they're going out and trying to do, well, I saw this guy do this on YouTube, and I don't know, man.
You know, I never ever considered doing a wheelie until I watched some videos on YouTube. So you're right. You are right on that subject. But
Yeah.
what I did, instead of going out down the road and being like, all right, I'm gonna rip the throttle and I'm gonna fucking kill myself, I spent like weeks of watching videos, and this is, this is me because I'm smarter than the average person, I think. I took my time to watch videos, and people put tutorials on there, and it took me a good month to 2 months to actually get to where I'm at. Now I understand what you're saying. An 18-year-old that shouldn't have a motorcycle or a super sport to begin with, maybe watching one of my videos or someone else's and going out and trying to do it, and then yeah, he wrecks. I understand that, and you're right.
Well, I think what Navy's really getting at is, I mean, you don't necessarily need a super sport to pop a wheelie. I've watched people pop a wheelie just fine on just a 250, like dirt bike there's even some like.
Nah, dude, it's totally different on a sport bike.
When you're doing it on a sport bike, you're going from 20 to 100 mile an hour on one wheel. That's death.
Sport bikes have so much fucking power. They can pull a wheelie in what, third and fourth gear?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I rode a Ninja 500 once, and I went, there is no fucking way I can ride a bike like that. That is just way too much power for me. I will kill myself.
That's exactly what I thought when I bought this bike. I was scared shitless of it, but
I mean, yeah, I could learn, but it was just like, no, I don't really have any interest in learning that. So I give you a lot of credit, but I think you should. I don't know.
I respect what you have to say, and I will take it into consideration. But as of this year, I maybe have 2 more videos to upload. I'm done riding. So no more for me, from me this year.
That brings up a good thing that Navy was talking about. I remember there was I was told this by a buddy of mine whose dad or uncle had a philosophy of if if you ever you never fully learn everything, and what he always thought is if there's ever a time that he wasn't scared, then he would quit riding his bike. And he said what happened one day, he took the bike out and came walking back. And it's like, well, what's the bike? He said, I didn't respect it. He said, so I parked it and walked home. Because he said he no longer thought that, you know, he thought, you know, he wasn't scared of it, or however he put it, I forget.
The advantage of not knowing how to work a forklift is I get to sit back and watch everybody else. Dude, I'm scared every day I get on my bike.
Well, I think that's the same thing the guy, you know, what the guy was talking about.
I'm scared every fucking day I get on my bike.
You have to be.
And
The people that aren't, you know, go ahead.
And as a matter of fact, I've cut down my riding this year because motorcycle deaths in my area are up like 20%. It's like this summer I woke up every morning and I would check my news agencies and I would see how many got fucking killed or how many motorcycles wrecked today. And it was at least one every fucking day.
Well,
Did I ever learn wheelies on my Chariot back in my day? Dude, I can do wheelies on my bike, yeah. But I do not enjoy fucking pulling wheelies because that's less control for me. Sidecar.
well, there's some type of people who just enjoy the ride to ride, and there's other people that they're looking for more danger, I guess.
Yeah, actually, I talked about that in one of my videos too, about from the time I was little up until now, I love dangerous stuff. For me, it gets my adrenaline going. And motorcycling is part of that. You know, I love to snowboard.
They're talking about motorcycle, or they're talking about motorcycles. Yeah.
So can I beat this one into you guys' heads? I actually owned a bicycle with wheelie wheels on the back of the bike. Frame was modified. It had wheelie wheels on the back. And I flipped that fucking bike, hit my head, knocked myself out on a bicycle. I woke up at my mom and dad's house, and I do not remember how I did that to this day. And no, I did not have a helmet on because back in the 70s, bicycle riders did not have to have a helmet. But wow.
They didn't have them in the 80s or 90s either. Because I mean, I remember popping wheelies on my pedal bike too. I mean, yeah, you're right. I remember I switched bikes. The style, I had one that was like it was a BMX bike that had pegs on the neck, up by the handlebars, and had pegs on the back. It was meant to be a stunt bike, but I just rode it. And then I had a mountain bike, and I remember me and the guys we was riding around the town with, we switched bicycles, and he had the small wheel on the front, whatever, and I forget what it was. But anyway, I remember I pulled a wheelie on it, and I just lost my balance. And I went all the way back and cracked my head. It didn't knock me fully out, but I remember I was dizzy for a good 5-10 minutes.
When I was a kid, we'd always. I lived in a cul-de-sac, and we all had BMX bikes with the pegs, mongoose bikes, whatever, and we had this big dirt ramp. Just talking about injuries here, and you know, we'd go as fast as we could ramp. I remember we lined up like pop cans to see how far you know, we could ramp. We always were competing against each other,
Hmm.
and we got ballsy like the last summer that we all lived there and started doing like no handers and I tried to do a Superman on it and came down wrong. The bike just like took off from me. Like once I hit the ramp, flew way ahead. I'm like flying through the air and I landed on my left wrist and snapped the radius. Had a bone sticking out of my skin. I don't know,
I mean,
just
you was talking about a cul-de-sac doing that. I remember there was where the house we was living at the time. The driveway kind of went down like this, and then there was the road. And it kind of looped around. Well, there was it flattened out, and there's a house to the left of the driveway, and beside it was this field that just dipped way down into like a bowl, and then right back up the other side. And there was me and about three other buddies. We would sit there. We'd start pedaling about halfway down the hill, and then we'd coast the rest of the way, and then jump, and then go up the other end and jump it. Well, we did this like three or four. I mean, we were flying. I have no idea how fast we were going, but we had to be moving. And I remember there was one time I went up, and I caught some pretty good air, and I let go of the bike. I just let go, and I fell flat on my back, and the bike went flying. Almost went because there was another house on the other side. My bike almost went flying through a window. Oh yeah, and I remember I laid there for a good 5-10 minutes because it just took the air right out of me. And the two people that was with me, the one guy he split, he left, and the one girl that was there.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh yeah, he left. He's like, oh shit. He left, and the one girl that was there with me, she kept, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? So she went and knocked on the door that my bike almost went through the window of, and the guy was a preacher. He comes out, and by this time, I'm starting to come back too, and he's like, what the hell were you doing? And I'm like, oh, I was riding around, the bike slipped off from under me. He's like, yeah, because you can look down the field and you can see our tire tracks. And I got a strong talking to that day.
Yeah, we had a couple neighbors in the cul-de-sac that weren't too pleased. This one lady, we called her Nosy Nancy. Whenever like all the kids were down in the cul-de-sac, I don't know, there's like 10 of us that all had bikes, and we'd ride wheelies up and down this road, and she'd ride down there because she had a daughter, and her daughter liked to hang out with us. And she had a bike, but she didn't do anything crazy. She just, liked to be a part of the group. And she'd always ride her bike down there and give cruddy looks and stare in everybody's garage. And I think she actually called the cops a couple times because she thought that people were doing drugs and shit, which none of that shit happened, down there. But
We
yeah,
had cops called on us a couple of times.
For what? Just riding your bikes?
Well, there's a little bit more than just that. I remember there was one winter I was riding back from school because I'd ride my bike to school, and one of the guy, or there was a couple kids that they were walking back and they started throwing snowballs. So I put the bike down. We start throwing snowballs at each other. Well, they run down to this is trailer that's kind of down over the hill. So they're trying to hide. So I'm belting snowballs, and one of my snowballs hit the window of the trailer. I didn't break it, just hit it. What was this old lady came out and just starts reading me the right act. I'm going to call the cops on you, and it was just scattered. And the problem was that my dad still does, or did the business he still does now, and everyone knew my dad, and they knew who I was. So, I mean, I went home and the cops went right to the house. So
Yeah.
I couldn't get away with too much because everyone knew who I was and they knew my dad.
There are things you want to touch, and some you just don't. Introducing the Kohler Touchless Toilet.
And then I remember
Instead of mailing everyone my
I had,
vacation photos, I'm saving a ton of
I
time.
always used to ride my bike to school because I was walking distance.
It's so quick. It's just like my car insurance.
All right, who's got the news on?
Just 15 minutes.
It's probably Raven.
No, I have the television on because my mom's watching something. Why?
We're picking it up.
Oh, adjust the volume a little bit.
No biggie. You're fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's a little loud for me, so figure I'll adjust the.
You're fine.
There we go. Now it's not echoing inside my head.
The voices in my head are telling me what to do.
You know, most of the voices in my head and I agree, but you know, the times I have to look at them go, bitch, please, is like when they tell me to do nonsensical things. You know, 4 out of 5 voices tell me to go to work, but the 5th voice tells me to, you know, practice my underwater upside down basket weaving. That's when I have to tell the 5th voice just to fuck off. I'm going to work.
Your 5th voice tells you that. Mine tells me to just go finish your plans for world domination.
Fuck this! I just want to go home and party. That's usually like the 4th voice.
I just want to go home and party.
I'm like, well, yes, that is the quintessential essence of the advice given by Parker in the 1979 movie Alien, but I don't see it working out well because, well, we need money to party. So.
Well, you're raking it in now. You're full time, so.
Yeah.
Did you guys already beat the Ebola topic to death, or?
Just
no,
about. There might be some there might be some life left in that horse.
There's always room for more.
I don't know. It's just
Go for it, man.
just kind of scary seeing that nurse contracted it now too. That was, you know, treating Duncan or whatever his name was.
Well, see, that's why he's got all of his gear now. That's why he's got the neck skirt and the gloves and the. That's got to be hot as hell. I mean, I know the weather's been cooling down, but that's got to be hot as hell in the weather you're having still.
I wouldn't be wearing it if it was hot, dude.
What's the temperature out there?
50. Give me a second, I'll look. 56 right now.
Yeah, it's 58 here. We got a low of 57 tonight, so.
But I tell you what, it comes down to body fat. It comes down to a lot of shit.
I'm sure it does.
Me personally, once it hits 65, the helmet skirt comes on, and my wind skirt goes on, and then I'm perfectly comfortable. And the helmets that I currently are running, I have my goggles that I can put over my face, lift up the face mask, and put those on, and I'm fine. But keep in mind, run below 0 temperatures, so
I just, I guess I've always just equated that with like really, really cold temperatures.
what below 0 temperatures?
Well, no, I mean like below like 30. I always thought that's the only time you wore that stuff.
No.
If it's 50 degrees out and you're riding a motorcycle with no like warmth protection, it's cold. You will freeze.
Mike's in here.
Yep.
Took you long enough.
Well, I'm uploading too.
Oh fuck, Muzzle Mike's here. I gotta go. That fucking guy, that communist bastard,
Communist.
that disgusting hairball.
At least I have hair to hair. You have to be a hairball.
Hey, I'll have you know, not all furries get hairballs. I mean, I had to give up licking fur for Lent.
Not Muzzle Mike. He licks fur year round. Just asking.
He likes fur here.
That sounds like a personal problem.
I know. That's one of my problems with Muzzle Mike. He's kind of a weird one.
Whatever works. Whatever works.
He's weird enough. He puts a gold wing trunk on his bike, on a Kawasaki.
No, not
Hey,
on a Kawasaki. He put it on a KLR. I mean, how fucking disgusting can you get? How low can you go? Fuck's sake! And it advertises it on YouTube. I'm like, oh my God, you just ruined the KLR 650's reputation. I'll never forgive him for that. Ever, 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 ever.
What the hell happened to Reeds?
Dude, he lives out there in wild country. He gets high winds. He gets squirrely weather. He gets, and with that, he gets electrical issues.
Mm-hmm.
So I talk to him occasionally during the week, and he keeps telling me that, and it's like, well, fuck. Okay.
Well, I'm on his channel right now, and it says he has no videos anymore.
No way.
I'm serious.
I heard that before, and I went to his channel, and all his shit's still there, and I'll do it again. And I'll put the link.
Yeah, if I click on videos, it says this channel has no videos.
Oh, I didn't go that far.
Yeah, he took them all down. Or he made them all private. His playlists are still there, but...
Rarely supports massive.
If you type his name in on the search, it says that he has 26 videos, that he was active 4 days ago.
Now I'm totally confused. Because I just brought up his channel.
Yeah, right there.
And bam, he's got 28 videos up, but I didn't go to videos. But then when I click on videos, it says it has no videos. And I've already sent him a message on Skype, and I haven't got an answer.
Yeah, see, mine doesn't even say 26 videos.
And he's one of my buddies, and I'm like, what the fuck? This is not a good thing. Not liking this at all.
You got his number?
No, I do not. I tried to exchange phone numbers with him before, and he said, I don't text.
You can still talk over voice.
I know.
Can't you send messages on YouTube anymore or not?
Yeah, you can, but if he doesn't have internet, he can't get to it.
Or if he's just completely walking away from his channel, it doesn't matter because he ain't going back to
I
it.
don't think he's gonna do that. But I will tell you what, just give him a little bit of slack, give him a little bit of time.
Oh yeah.
He'll be back.
Yeah, his last interaction in his discussions was 9 months ago.
He'll be back.
Oh, I'm sure he will be. Just Mike went quiet.
I'm here.
Why'd you put your picture of your bike up?
Because he's
That's
up,
because I have low bandwidth.
can't burn the video.
Low bandwidth? What's that?
It's called cable.
Yeah, I got cable too. It's called Craptastic. It's Comcast Craptastic.
Comcast.
But either way, I can't power the lights anymore tonight, so I'm gonna bail.
Alright, man.
Ha ha, bitches.
Ha ha, bitches. Well, I wasn't intending for this to run this late, actually. Thanks for coming, Tom.
See you, Tom.
Catch you later, Tom.
See you, Muzzle Mike, and our
See ya.
Raymond. You guys all take care.
You too, Tom.
See ya.
Had a good time. Talk to you later.
That was the intent.
All right. Laters.
And I'm going to end the live video.